Watch the previous tutorials in this series if you have not already done so. Let's continue where the previous tutorial left off by using the advanced search option from the Search Almost Everything box so we can easily employ the Boolean connectors and or. Let's say we are now looking for information on healthcare fraud and abuse prevention. We'll set up the search so that we're searching for the words healthcare spelled as one word and or with healthcare spelled as two words, as we're not sure how an individual author might spell this. We will AND these terms with fraud or abuse, as these terms are somewhat similar. Let's add the word prevent with an asterisk to the search with the Boolean AND. This will narrow the search and locate articles that include the terms healthcare or healthcare spelled two words and fraud or abuse, and words that begin with the prevent word stem like prevent, prevention, prevents, prevented. This search retrieves over 37,000 articles. We've just done what is called a keyword search, where the database has listed articles if the words we used in the search appear in just about any part of the article citation, such as the subject terms, the title of the article, the abstract or summary, or even the title of the publication. This is a good way to start a search, but keyword searching often leads to imprecise results. Here's what we mean. Article number 5, The Impact of Alcohol on HIV Prevention and Treatment for South Africans in Primary Health Care, was retrieved because it included the words prevention and health care in the title and included the words abuse and prevention in the subject line, but the article is about preventing HIV infections in the context of alcohol abuse. It's not really on our topic. The words used in a search, especially if they have multiple applications, illustrate why keyword searches can often lead to unfocused results. A way to avoid this kind of result is to scan the subjects assigned to articles that are on your topic. These subject terms are assigned based on the content of the article and are chosen from a standardized list of vocabulary, also known as controlled vocabulary. This means that a subject search will most likely lead to more precise results. For example, looking at the subject lines of several articles, we can see that many of the articles on our topic are to be found by searching the term fraud prevention. If we change our search so that the term fraud prevention is searched as a subject term and eliminate the term prevent because it is already included, our result is just over 2,400 articles. Remember that we retrieved over 37,000 in our previous search. If we scan our results again, we discover that many of the articles have some version of the phrase healthcare listed as two words in the list of subjects. In this article, the term medical care is used as a subject, and that might be a useful phrase to add to our search. So now we are searching for healthcare or medical care as subject terms and fraud prevention as a subject term. We've retrieved just over 1,200 articles, but they're going to be more relevant to our topic. If we further scan our results, we see that there are specific types of fraud, such as Medicare fraud. This term could be used instead of more general terms like healthcare or medical care. It's important to look carefully at search results to be sure the content is really on your topic, especially when searching by keyword. When searching by keyword, note the subject terms assigned to an article that seem to be on target for your research topic. Then use these terms in a subject search to find more focused results. Use Boolean connectors to narrow or expand results. If needed, use an asterisk at the end of a word stem to retrieve additional results. The next tutorial will show you how to limit your search results to only full-text articles within a certain time period, and will demonstrate how to access the full text, how to email or print the article, how to create an APA citation, and how to create a persistent or permanent link to the article.